what's up, everybody? It's the Pirate Stacker and my pal
Fish.
This was impromptu, so we do not have the typical stand. We are not at our favorite
Poke bowl
barbecue joint. We're at Jimmy Hula's, my favorite taco joint.
Yeah.
The Jimmy Churi taco, if you've never had it, amazing. Anyway, he was like, bro, let's do it today. Next Friday, we're doing Beth's Double D Challenge.
Yeah.
My redemption.
The do-over.
The do-over, take two.
Do I wear my defending champion
You
t-shirt?
should. You should wear your T-shirt.
I might.
I wanna win that T-shirt, so I'm excited about it.
All right, so I got something for you, bro, because you are
I'm digging in.
embarking on a life-changing experience.
Right.
Right? You just
Homeless.
sold your house. You're homeless, but not only that, you're then gonna build your next house.
Mm-hmm.
Right, buy a property, the whole thing, right? And that's I mean, it's one thing if you sell a house, you buy a house, right? Pretty simple, no big deal. What you're going after is super ambitious, and
the American dream.
I commend you for it, and I thought you need something to commemorate this voyage that you're on.
Right. Other than an empty bank account. What is this?
Other than an empty bank account, this is something that. Got a motorcycle going there. that you can look back on, hopefully.
It's bubble wrap,
and remember the voyage, right? The journey. The wandering pirate.
Let's see what we got here.
Yeah.
Well, I am flattered. Obviously, it's nice because it's got a packet. Holy, what are we looking at? All right, glasses up. Eastern Caribbean coin program. Boom. I have never seen this box before. Have you shared this on
side?
This side?
Yeah, it's got like a little.
Oh, have you shared this on your channel?
No, I haven't. I didn't want to show it.
What the Caribbean is happening? Hey, the music is fitting.
Right. Upside down.
Wow. Antigua and Barbados. And I'm gonna pull this out to show you better, but Scottsdale Mint, he's not messing around.
No, well, you're not messing around.
Scottsdale needs to sponsor this guy. 120 out of 500, limited mintage. I gotta get into here. This is incredible. I got a pirate.
He's on the seashore
with a clipper
boat in the
ship.
background, so
I got
traveling. You know?
Kegs of rum. Wow.
You got it all, man.
If ever there was a pirate stacker coin, that is it.
Now, I'm not super into colorized coins, but when I saw this one, I was just like,
I love it.
It's too beautiful. I'm like, that's pirate. That you need something, and so there you go.
That is thank you, man. That is
congratulations on your new journey. It's about to get crazy.
That is incredible. If for those of you, most of you don't know, my members, I had just brought this up. Many of you know I had put my house up for sale like 7 weeks ago. The idea was, if we can sell it, we'll get a piece of property, we'll build something. Obviously, it won't be as nice as what we're in now, but the goal is to be mortgage free.
Yeah.
And, you know, I knew it was a long shot. The market has been softening. And so it was one of those situations where we were like, if we're going to do it, let's do it now and hope for the best.
Bro,
6 weeks went by, not a single anything.
Yeah.
No interest at all. Meanwhile, we see more homes go on the market for sale. Everybody's dropping their prices. So we literally, my wife and I we just had the conversation. It's not going to happen. We're okay with that. We have a beautiful home. We're not having to move. It was, a calculated play. So we're like, we'll sit tight. We'll wait for the market to roll back around in 5 or 6 years when we're back up. And but no, this last weekend, we got a viewer Saturday. They made an offer before midnight. Then a viewer Sunday made an offer on the spot. And then both of them.
You gotta love a bidding war.
They bid each other up, and we ended up selling for $5,000 over asking. And we're great. Thank you.
Any refills? Or?
No, we're terrific.
Thank you very much.
So literally 36 hours later, we
Great
were
service at
Jimmy Hula's, Lake Mary. Yeah, I love this place. But literally within 36 hours, we're
Yeah.
under contract for $5,000 over asking. And
Right.
you know, if you're ever one of those that looks at the signs, was it meant to be? It feels pretty meant to be.
Right.
Now we're scrambling to find a lot and do all that because they did a quick close on us. October 11th, they're like, hey, can we make this a 5-week deal
Right.
and like really get it done? We're like, sure, let's get it done. So, you know, my wife's scared to death,
You're mainly pressured though immediately to find a place to live.
which isn't pressured. So it used to be
a little less than finding a
Yeah,
place to build. I mean,
correct.
that's important too. But you put the money in the bank, and then you know.
well, and you know, Florida boomed. Construction went crazy the last 4 years. Everybody moved here.
Right.
And you know the economy's getting tight, so as there's tons of homes for sale now, there's also tons of rentals for rent. So the prices are still high. We don't want to rent long, but we are going to rent while we build. Look, the goal is 1 year or less. From the time we walk out of our house, the goal is within a year we can pick up a lot, get our building permit, build a house on a budget, I mean a tight budget,
Right.
and be in within a year. That's the goal. Now, if we fail at any of those, we're still headed in the right direction.
That is
so
ambitious.
That's right. It's very ambitious, and
But I mean, it's like you said, it's the American dream, right?
you gotta have
To just have your own place that's actually your own place. Like I have a house, it ain't my house, the bank owns it. You know what I mean? It's my house legally, but legally it's their house.
mortgage free.
For you to be mortgage free, build your, you know, I mean,
It's big.
and then any improvements you want to do over time, you got no mortgage. You got no, you know, you're gonna have money to do whatever the heck you want to do. It's just awesome, man. It's really cool. I think everyone wishes they could be in your shoes, but you have the skill set that's required to be able to do it. Because even if I was in your position to be able to sell my house, make a decent profit, buy some land, and then build a house, I'm not in the position. I don't have the, you know, you have the skill set. It's what you do for a living, and you've done it multiple. You know, how many houses have you built? 7?
So I've done over the last 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah.
I've built 6 homes and done 1 addition, which was my own.
Right.
You know, that's really the skill set that's given me the confidence to be able to go ahead with
You've been
this.
training for this.
I've been training. Well, and I'll let you guys know. I mean, our goal is we're not walking with a bunch of money here. This isn't like we sail off into the sunset with $250,000 or half.
No.
We're on a tight budget. Our budget to build this house, if everything goes right with the land, is $80,000. $80,000. You can't buy a house for $80,000. So to build a brand new house for $80,000, there's a lot of people that think it can't be done. We're gonna do our best to do it.
It's hard to get a lot for 80,000.
We're hoping to get a lot for 45. We're
Right.
hoping to build for 80, and then we're hoping to save 20 over the course of a year to pay the impact fees at the end, because 20,000 is due to be able to move into the house
into it.
itself.
Right.
So
What are impact? Is it just called impact fees, or is that like all the different
it's
stamps and dock tax?
No,
Or is it actually a fee? Like you pay it?
it's taxes. It's your
Okay.
impact on society. So
Okay.
anytime you have a new piece of land that gets a home put on it,
Okay.
they have their impact to the surrounding community. And so there's a chunk of money, like $3,000 goes to the school system, like $5,000 goes to sewer and water management, some money goes to ecology. It's a tax,
Yeah.
but it basically gets divvied up amongst the different
All
government entities within your county and your city.
You should get
And-
credit for all the good that you're having on the economy by building a house
Well, you
and moving in, and now you're going to patronize the area. You know.
it's just another word for tax. So that's all it is. And so it's a $20,000 tax. You'll pay it. Everybody pays it. If you want to live in your home, you're going to pay it. So we
I guess
we
I
know
paid
that.
it, and it was built into the home. The last home that I bought, my
No,
house now.
whoever paid it,
the bill
whoever built it paid it.
paid it, and then they
Correct.
charged me,
And they charged you.
yeah, okay.
So you wouldn't have known about it. Now, when you buy a home, there's no impact fees. They already got paid. It's just the building of a house on raw land.
Okay.
It's the impact to the society.
Okay.
Your cars driving on those roads, all of that stuff. So it's one of those things. Now, 80,000, we're hoping to build a house, basically 2,000, 2,400 square foot under roof. That's 400 square foot for a garage, 150 to 200 square foot for a patio, and like 1,800 living. So
how are you going to?
That's the goal.
So you're going to be on a budget,
Tight.
obviously.
Super tight.
I mean, I was
How do I save?
I'm spitting rice everywhere. I was already thinking like, because what I care about most is your stack. So I'm already thinking about how are you going to stack, And I mean, constitutional junk silver is right up your alley because you can pick off, a $50 here or dime there, whatever, and you can still continue to add something to your stack and not really affect your overall savings too much, right?
I'm glad you asked this because my stacking is now twofold. My stacking goal to be met for this year,
Okay.
I still need 2/10 of gold and 4 ounces of silver rounds. That's what I'm after.
All right.
I don't want to take potential money for my house. In fact, I don't have
No.
money to take for my house to go buy that. But I do want to meet my goals. So I will be
Every month, take a snapshot of your bank account and send it to me. And if it drops at all, then you will have confessed that you spent the money on silver when you should be saving for your house.
Pirate's bank account is empty, so don't worry about that. But the goal is I'm going to end up
showing up with gold buffaloes, man. I'm going to know what's up.
I'm going to end up trading out. I'm going to trade out some of what I have existing, copper and such, to make my goals happen for 2024. 2025, my stacking goal is to not break into my stack. That is literally my only stacking goal.
Okay.
Currently, I expect to carry on the $10 numismatic challenge. That would be $40 a month. If it gets tighter than that, then you know what, Pirate's living on top ramen, and that's not a good sign for anybody.
Right. Yeah.
But no,
I got you.
the stacking has to take a back seat. We're still gonna do content like I always do, and I'm gonna make content of the build. We're gonna show exactly how I did it, so you could do it if you wanted to.
The $10 a month challenge though has really
It's been a lot of fun.
taken off. I mean, like so many people are doing it. I keep going to find new channels, and they're like, "We're doing Pirates." I'm like, "You're everywhere. Like your name is being dropped with this challenge all over the place."
You know what? Everybody likes a challenge. This is one that everybody can get in on. And the fun thing is, you go to your coin shop every week, right? Everybody wants to have a trip to the coin shop.
Yep.
Most of the time, you see a lot of the same stuff. But as soon as you start this challenge, you are immediately looking for different stuff.
Yeah.
So literally, you go to your coin shops again, and you're like, oh, they've got all this stuff I overlooked last time because you weren't looking for it.
Yeah.
And so it's made it a lot of fun. Everywhere you go, you seem to find something new, and $10 is a nice size that you can afford it. You can get something neat, a little piece of silver for the stack.
Yeah.
It's been a good challenge. So no complaints about that. What about you? Stacking goals for this year. I mean, you've been crushing it. You've been filling up 500-ounce boxes.
Yeah.
What are you shooting for to get done by the end of the year?
I'm trying to finish my 3rd monster box this year. Is the goal. I'm at
Wow, 1,500.
Yeah, that'll be 15 this year.
Wow.
So I'm at I've got 2 done, and then I'm on my 3rd one, and I'm about at 100 now. So I got, if I can do 100 a month to the end of the year, roughly, maybe get a little bonus at the end of the year or something, drop a couple extra,
So if I run short, I'll hit up the bank of fish and finish
Right.
my house. No problem. I like that idea.
We can create some sort of deal. I'm willing to wheel and deal.
That's great.
But that's really, I mean, it's just
That's a huge goal. Are you doing any gold at all right now?
no, man.
It's too high.
It's just too
All-time
high.
high. You don't like
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I feel like there's going to be something that happens when it gets, and maybe not. It's just not. It's just silver's more fun. I just like silver. I don't really think it matters. Like pick gold, pick silver, whatever. Just do it. Pick one and go.
It all wins.
Yeah. That's what I think. I am still working on platinum though. Platinum's still way undervalued.
I think you're the only one.
I'm probably the only one left. So I'm still holding that hope, but. The thing is, there's just this floor around $900 or so, and it ranges from 800 to 1,000. But you have this floor, and it's like you're buying it at this floor right now. You can turn around it's not like if you're buying silver and we think, oh, it might drop to $20, or you're buying gold and you think it might drop back down to 1,800. I mean, you're at the floor on platinum. That's my belief, at least. So I feel comfortable buying it. I'm working on
We're gonna
goals.
see.
Yeah,
We're gonna
we'll
find
see.
out.
Yeah, if it ever does something, then I'm sure I'll.
Where's that floor? Would you sell? Do you have a sell number? Like if it popped up to 1,200 real quick, would you unload?
If it went back to 2,000, I would.
2,000.
Yeah. And I think that's possible. I don't
Diamond hands. Fish has diamond hands.
Yes, you must hold.
Hold.
Yeah. Be willing to sell. I mean, like, it's more of a speculative play, It's like I think of like a long-term growth stock. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just so whereas silver, I'll buy it, sell it, whatever. But
You're
platinum is more of a speculative.
You're
play.
deep stack. You're diversified.
Yeah.
You can sit on it
Yeah,
and wait for it to come
it's
around.
fun to stock. And they're
I
cool.
like it.
Yeah,
I
love
like
platinum.
it.
It's very cool.
Well, that's fantastic. That's our current plan. So now you know what I'm doing. You know that Fish is balling out of control. Thank you for this. This
I'm
Scottsdale.
slow and steady. Steady.
You are that.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
Is that
Thank
not a cool
you.
piece?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm blown
Did you
away.
even look at the backside?
I did. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
flipped
Oh,
it
yeah,
over.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
It's
killer, right?
I think it's
I just
it's
saw it, and I was
incredible.
just like, and then you got a low number.
120 out of 500.
Out of 500, yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. That thing turned out cool.
I'm flattered for sure. This will be in the forever stack. So thank you.
They have a
man.
gold one, a 1 ounce gold one.
Well, when I finish my house, you go ahead and get me that one,
Yeah.
and we'll stick that away as
Yeah,
well.
I'm gonna call him back. Which time I'm gonna call it back?
You call that back.
I'm calling him back.
Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up because my
Yeah.
phone is gonna die.
Okay.
But always great doing lunch
Yeah.
and talking coins and goals. And I hope you guys have a great weekend
Alrighty.
wherever you are. If you're doing the numismatic challenge, good luck finding some new stuff this weekend. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If you're not, jump in. $10 a week. Easy.
Everyone drops them on Mondays and Tuesdays, so
Yeah.
they go shopping over the weekend.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
And you, any plans for the weekend?
Nothing. I'm heading up to Jacksonville on Sunday, Saturday, just training.
We're looking for lots. We are
Looking for
literally
lots.
driving
Yeah.
around Central Florida trying to check out lots to see if we can put an offer in. So
Yeah.
we're at that point now. So
Good luck with that.
here we go.
Yeah, man.
We'll see y'all next time. Have a great weekend. Pirate and
Fish out.
Arg.